Good afternoon from AlphaCars. My name is Tom, coming to you from our Northampton location, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 2018 Audi Q5. This Q5 is currently showing just over 68,000 original miles, and if you would like to see a high-resolution detailed photo set, please reference the listing at alphacars.com. There, of course, you will also find a free included Carfax report, alongside a long list of technical data related to the vehicle's remaining tire and brake life, as well as individual readings from each panel using our paint depth gauge. But today I'll take you on a quick condition overview around both the interior and the exterior of the Q5, as well as showing you some of the more notable features. So starting here in the exterior, you'll find it finished in this beautiful, almost navy blue gray blend. It's a really cool color. I'm sure in a nice, bright, sunny day, you'd see a little bit more of that the blue hue, that I'm picking up on. But it's got a really nice, elegant look. I'll go really close to the panel so as to look for any dings, dents, scratches, or irregularities in the way that light reflects off of the panels. And as we make our way here to the rear of the vehicle, it all checks out and looks very, very nice. You can see a beautiful contrast provided by that nice silver window surround trim, as well as the silver roof rails. That is also matched here by the beautiful wheels and that trim on the lower portion of the door. You'll also find the wheels here in the back in excellent condition. And looking a bit further to the front, they also present very well here. You have some beautiful silver brake calipers just behind there, which match just the same. Now moving up here to the front fascia of the Q5, you'll find that beautiful design consistent across a wide variety of Audi models. You can see a small imperfection just there on the corner, but otherwise the front bumper cover looks very, very nice. You'll find more of that satin silver that presents so well. Headlight lenses are crystal clear, not showing any signs of oxidation or discoloration. And you can see there, just besides a couple of small chips here and there, the condition is very nice on that front bumper. Now, looking here at the front wheel, absolutely gorgeous. And again, we'll go really close to the panel, passing a very small ding just there. It might even be hard to spot. There it goes. But otherwise, holding really close to the panel, it all checks out and looks very nice as we make our way here to the back. We'll also find one more wheel in very nice condition here at the rear of the vehicle. Now looking here at the back of the Q5, we'll find it in very nice condition. Taillight lenses look phenomenal on both sides. All of your chrome badging looks great as well, nice and bright. And of course your Quattro badging indicating that all-wheel drive system. Looking across the rear bumper cover, it all presents pretty well. You can see a couple of small imperfections just there, but otherwise does present very nicely. May have missed this on the first pass just there. As you can see, passing over that white line, very small imperfection just there. So next up, let's make our way to the interior of the Q5. We're greeted with a beautiful black interior. Here you can see the seats are in very nice condition, only minimal wear here on the driver's seat, and the passenger seat presenting even better. You can see some nice sporty bolsters on both the seat backs and the seat bottoms. We'll make our way inside. Nice heavy door close that silences all the noise from outside. So I'll waste no time in firing it up. You can see the infotainment screen. Let me put it at the menu just here. And that brings us to our gauge cluster, which just booted up. You can see a small warning triangle just there on the top. It's only an issue of the key battery, which is going to be addressed in the shop very shortly here. And that's that same warning you see at the bottom. But otherwise, it all looks great. You can see here a variety of different menus I can access using this virtual cockpit. My personal favorite is the navigation display, which with one touch of this button here on the left can be blown up to a full-size, full-color navigation display, which is very nice, keeping your eyes ahead of you instead of over here on the nav screen. I can also go over here and look at various different functions on the vehicle side as far as consumption, date and time, miles per gallon, and I can also adjust that screen to my desired layout. Looking here at the steering wheel just ahead of me, buttons all look fantastic on both the left and the right sides. You can see your gear selector paddles just there, which control that beautiful ZF 8-speed automatic. Steering wheel center looks great, and all the way around, I'm not seeing any issues with the materials on the wheel. Door cards are beautiful. They have this very nice wooden grain trim. You can see that silver accents on the door handles on both sides, and both armrests present very nicely. Now looking across the dashboard, condition is absolutely perfect as you would expect. Looking at this screen just here, if you see any flickering, that's only due to the camera. Here to the human eye, it's perfect. When I throw it in reverse gear, you'll find a nice high-resolution reverse camera display. You can also access, like we saw here in the virtual cockpit, some navigation functions as well as various vehicle functions. You'll see as I adjust my drive modes, that's all available in this screen. As you can see, I usually like to leave these vehicles in auto because it will find the best option. Now looking here, I'm just going to make that vent straight there. Climate vents and wood grain trim that carry across the entire dashboard, featuring that nice Quattro badging. Looking a little bit lower, you can see your climate controls. You have your heated and ventilated seats, which is a very nice feature here in the Audi. All of these switches look great. Looking a little bit further down, drive mode selection as well as various other vehicle controls all look very nice. Your start-stop switch just there underneath to the left, as well as some power outlets. You have this nice touchpad as well as a dial, which control all functions on this screen here. And a little bit further back, our gear selector, which is a very nice intuitive design. And you can see that nice leather pad on top is in perfect condition, showing no wear whatsoever. Just here, I do have some cup holders as well as a small storage tray that can be moved up or retracted to reveal your cup holders, as well as this nice center console armrest with some storage underneath. Lastly, just above my head, a massive panoramic sunroof, which, with one touch of this switch, will be covered up by this nice curtain, which is going to obviously keep some of that bright sunlight out if you wish. I always like to show these operating in their entirety so you can see everything goes where it needs to. There's no stains, nothing to be hidden by having this open. So now we'll watch it open all the way up. It is worth noting also the forward glass panel can also be opened with one-touch operation from a separate switch. And as we can see, it all stows away nicely, no issues with fabric wrinkling or having any problems. But next up, let's take a look under the hood and see what powers the Audi Q5, and I'll meet you there. All right, so now here under the hood of the Q5, we're going to find a engine bay in very nice condition. Starting here, looking at all the plastic panels here around the outside perimeter, it all presents very, very nicely. See nice deep shine everywhere. We look at the painted portions, like those strut towers on either side, and they present very nicely as well. The engine cover itself looks very nice, and you can see there's a lot of space because on this platform, they also throw in that nice 3-liter turbo 6-cylinder in the SQ5 and the RSQ5. So you see a lot of extra space, which allows us to see the engine bay very well. You can see the transmission very clearly, a lot of the engine components here at the front, and it all presents very clean, very, very nice to see. Nothing is able to be hidden here under the hood. Now the actual engine we're looking at is Audi's 2-liter turbocharged powertrain, producing around 252 or so horsepower and a little bit over 273 pound-feet of torque, which is a very impressive figure. And when you pair it with the aforementioned ZF 8-speed automatic gearbox, it just provides a wonderful driving experience, very punchy. That torque is available very early in the RPM range of the engine. And because you have those shorter, snappier gears, there is really a gear for every occasion. You're going to have power no matter when you're asking for it. It's a very nice driving experience, and it's also going to get around 27 or so miles per gallon on the highway, and a combined total of about 25. So looking here at the interior of the second row seating, you'll find the seats in excellent condition, very, very nice all the way across, and those same beautiful materials we found up front. Now, I am a 6'4" adult getting in behind where I would comfortably drive the vehicle, and we can see here I have absolutely plenty of legroom. Let me close that door up. Tons of legroom thanks to those cutouts in the seats, and no issue at all with headroom. You can see just here I have some climate control vents with independent adjustment and a power outlet just there. I also have this door card, which is very nicely appointed, as well as this very nice sunshade feature that is manually operated. And I can put it up or down depending on my wishes, which is very nice for both of your second row passengers. You also get a very nice view there of the front area. Lastly, we'll make our way to the back looking at our rear storage. One-touch operation is going to lift that tailgate right up, no hesitation there. You can see here, very, very spacious trunk. Of course, that second row of seats can be folded down if you so choose, utilizing these pulls just here on either side. I also have this nice privacy blind, which can be pulled out to keep any prying eyes from looking in at your cargo here in the rear, and that is easily stowed away and removed as well. Lastly here, just one touch on this button will close up the tailgate, and if I push that other button, it will close up the tailgate as well as lock the vehicle if you're walking away. So if you have any further questions related to this Audi Q5, please reference the listing at alphacars.com, and there you will find all of the relevant contact information. Thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful rest of your day. We hope to hear from you soon. Thank you from AlphaCars.